right, so we're here in the Hot Rod Gallery at the Peterson Automotive Museum. And all of these cars were built and designed by Chip Foose. Now, why is that?
Right now, Chip Foose is probably the most cutting-edge, most famous designer and fabricator in the hot rod and custom car area. He's also a media icon in that he does the rides show and the overhauling show on television. So he's become kind of a celebrity through TV. He's got a car back here called the Impressions that belongs to Ken Reister. It won the Riddler, which is the Autorama in Detroit, which some people think is the top show in the country now. And it's won the America's Most Beautiful Roadster also in the same year. There's only one other car ever in history that has done that. The idea is Chip has all his stuff. He's another guy that's a pack rat, kind of like I am, never throws anything away. So we start out with showing his drawings he did when he was 11, 12, 13 years old. So the idea is, the idea of any museum is to educate. He just set the world on fire, so to speak, with all the stuff he's done, and we thought it was time to honor him here at the Hot Rod Gallery.
These automotive masterpieces are a perfect combination of classic styling and modern mechanics. Stallion, Grandmaster, and Impression, each of these cars cost over $1 million and are all national award winners. Now, the way Chip designs these cars is so unique. What is the process that makes them so much better than the other cars they compete against?
Well, first of all, the style. Chip lays down the style of the car, and it's always a very eye-pleasing design. But what wins these cars competition is the workmanship. Chip Foose is the modern Fagoni, Falaschi, Chaperon, Patoot, the old designers in Europe in the 1930s. And what makes his cars unique is the quality of the detail. And everything he does is perfection. So this car here is called the Stallion. It's 1934 Ford Coupe. They call it a Mercury. There was no Mercury in 1934. It belongs to Ron Whiteside, and Chip took it and created this car today. But it's belonged to Ron all his life and most of its life. So this car was the second winner for Riddler Award at the Autorama in Detroit for Chip, after he followed it with the Bob and Wes Riddell car over here called the Grandmaster.
All right, so I hear that this is the car that put Chip on the map. And why a 35 Chevy?
Well, that's it. That's what makes Chip so famous. He was well known in the hot rod and custom industry. He did a lot of design work and worked with Boyd Coddington for a number of years, and then went off on his own. This car won the Riddler. Nobody would ever think of 1935 Chevy Grandmaster would do it. But it's a workmanship. Again, getting back to Chip, the way he put the car together, he chopped it, he shortened it, he did all kinds of things to the car. It's got the dash and the interior is modern, and the color, it's a unique color. It's beautifully done. This started him off, winning the Riddler and then coming back with a Stallion and winning it the next year, and then coming back with Impressions and winning it the next year. It's pretty unique. You're seeing works of art. The whole thing has transitioned from being a form of transportation into a form of mental sculpture and artwork.